Hi there, welcome back to the Football Spy Show, sponsored by our friends at Renault.co.uk. We start today with a big story coming out of Belgium. The magazine Sportfoot reporting that the highly rated Anderlecht striker Romelu Lukaku set to join Manchester City in July. Apparently lawyers in Manchester today working on the deal. He's 17, very strong, very composed in front of goal, and Didier Drogba, no less, has been trying to persuade him to go to Chelsea, but it looks as though City's superior finances have won them a very promising player indeed. We'll bring in more details, obviously, as the day goes on. Not proving to be a good January for Chelsea. Missed out on Steven Pienaar, but they've got a more pressing target in the shape of the defender at Benfica, David Luiz. Now, let's give you a bit more detail about this one, because the Times here in London saying that Chelsea have made a fresh bid of £22 million after having two other offers turned down. For those of you that don't know, Luiz is 23, a very, very capable player indeed. City have looked at him, but Chelsea look to be in pole position for this one. He's got a release clause in his contract of £46 million, but the word is Benfica would be prepared to offer closer to £28 million. Now, we told you yesterday that a West Ham fullback Harita Lunga is attracting interest from Fenerbahce, Malaga and Monaco. Well, Monaco have indeed made the first move. They want to sign the left back in a loan deal for the remainder of the season. We've been keeping you up to date on the Liverpool pursuit of the Ajax striker Luis Suarez, really moving all over the place in the last couple of days. Yesterday morning, the striker Ryan Babel was saying he'd be prepared to leave Anfield for Ajax in part exchange, but then a few hours later, Liverpool agreed a €7 million deal with the German club Hoffenheim for him to go there, which has really thrown a spanner in the works as far as Liverpool pursuit of Suarez is concerned. Last night, Bild and Kicker in Germany reporting that Ajax saying it would take an obscene offer for Liverpool to land Suarez, which is probably why lots of papers reporting they're going for the player Alvaro Negredo at Sevilla instead. Now, West Ham looking at a whole host of strikers to prove their commitment to the manager Avram Grant. Robbie Keane at Spurs is their prime target, but the Hoffenheim striker Demba Ba, another attractively priced alternative. Also, the Paris Saint-Germain striker Peggy Luyendula. Will keep you posted on that one as time wears on. So let's get through those messages. And to V. Clark, Chelsea, I think the champions are going to finish third this season. Just starting to get the winning habit again, but I think there are other teams doing better at both ends of the pitch. To Mr. Jake Mate, I hope I've answered that question about Arsenal looking for a centre-back. They've also considered Richard Dunn at Aston Villa on loan as well. European news now, and Hamburg have issued a hands-off warning to Real Madrid in their pursuit of Ruud van Nistelrooy, even though Van Nistelrooy wants to go and Jose Mourinho at Real Madrid wants him as well. France Football reporting that Wolfsburg look as though they're going to win the race to sign the Bayern Munich captain Mark van Bommel ahead of Spurs and AC Milan. Genoa have confirmed the signing of Antonio Flores on a 6-month loan from Udinese. And Thierry Henry, we spoke about him yesterday. He's not now heading for a shock loan move to Leicester City. Sven-Göran Eriksson says that won't be happening. Back to the Premier League, and Fulham hope to tie up the signing of the Manchester City winger Sean Wright-Phillips by the weekend, but Newcastle fighting hard to stop that from happening. They're very interested too. Sunderland look as though they may well land the PSG midfielder Stefan Sessegnon, who's adamant he wants to leave the club for Wearside. La Gazzetta dello Sport in Italy saying that Spurs could go for the Sevilla striker Luis Fabiano if they don't get Luis Suarez from Ajax. A talented Roma midfielder Mirko Vucinic has been linked with a move to Spurs, but his agents come out this morning and said that will not happen. The Sun tell us that Blackpool boss Ian Holloway has earmarked Peterborough playmaker George Boyd as Charlie Adams' replacement, with Liverpool, Spurs, Newcastle, Villa and Birmingham all keen on the Scottish midfielder. And Blackburn and Aston Villa have both lodged bids for the Birmingham midfielder Sebastian Larsson. The Daily Record up in Scotland telling us that Rangers striker Kenny Miller set to seal a £300,000 switch to the Turkish side Bursaspor, going to earn him tax-free £50,000 a week. And Wolves are poised to win the race to sign Barnsley's former Liverpool star Adam Hamill. Competition time, you know how it works by now. Tell me the total number of goals scored in the following 4 games which take place on Saturday. Arsenal against Wigan, Aston Villa against Man City, Man United against Birmingham and Wolves against Liverpool. Just those 4 games, no other games count. And just to clarify, it is not enough just to get the answer right. I have to pick you at random for you to win. Lots of you have been in touch as usual. On YouTube, Ardit is in New Jersey, thinks there'll be 13 goals, along with Liam in London. Omar Toons is in Sheffield here in England, thinks there'll be 14 goals. That tall weirdo is from Singapore, he says 9 goals. And in our email, spy@mirror.co.uk, Jonas Magia is in Calgary in Canada, thinks there'll be 12 goals. Warren Karahanga is in Minnesota, USA, says, I'm a gunner to the bone. If I win, please send me a long-sleeved Arsenal shirt. That will be great, mainly because of the cold. And just one more, Ben in Australia thinks he's seen me on Fox Sports a couple of times. Keep that to yourself. He thinks that there'll be 11 goals scored on Saturday. I think there'll be 10 goals myself, but don't take my word for it. What do you think? Keep your entries and your questions coming in. Rob's in the Spy office waiting to update you on all the breaking transfer news. Remember, you can win one of these. This is the Manchester United shirt, obviously, but we've got lots of other football shirts to give away. So make sure you get your entry in and let us know where you're sending your entry from. The Football Spy Show is back tomorrow. I'll see you next time.